to be here. Sorry I didn't like announce it or post it ahead of time. This was a very much a last minute thing. I was going to record a video, but I decided to go live instead and see if anybody popped in. I got about 30 minutes or so. I want to talk about the spoilers for Beyond the Gates and General Hospital next week. And if I was going to do a pre-recorded video, I would make it 2 videos. This way I can just do it all in one. All right. These are like, I know a lot of people do spoilers. You know, none of us create the spoilers. These are the same spoilers from soapcentral.com. So it'll probably be verbatim what other people said. I'm not taking their ideas. I'm just reading from the same thing that they read from. All right. So on Monday, this is Beyond the Gates next week. Monday, March 10th, Danny makes a confession. Doug tries to get out of a sticky situation. Leslie comes face to face with Ted, and Naomi confronts Jacob. Danny makes a confession. Danny don't really need to confess. We saw everybody saw the live stream, so we know what she did. Doug tries to get out of a sticky situation. Probably something to do with the money he owed. I can't remember the guy's name, but he owns the one that played Kevin and Ryan on General Hospital. Tony. My daughter says Tony. Well, he pretty much owns him now. Let's see. Leslie comes face to face with Ted. I cannot wait. I cannot wait to see what Leslie do. Is somebody gonna get thrown off the roof? I wouldn't put it past the show. Naomi confronts Jacob. Naomi is the oldest daughter. Oh, she's gonna confront her husband about arresting her sister. He was just doing his job. He can't help it. All right. Oh no, sorry. I clicked the button and thought it took me to a different website. Let's see. Tuesday, March 11th. Danny crashes Nicole's interview. Eva bonds with Ted. Thomas shows interest in Kat, and Jacob meets his new partner. Danny crashes Nicole's interview. I like the sound of that just because hopefully that means Danny won't be in prison or jail. Eva bonds with Ted. Some quality father-daughter time. I'm sure Kat's gonna love that. Tomas shows interest in Kat. She needs something to do so she can stop worrying about her sister that she don't know is her sister yet, because she gets on my nerves. And Jacob meets his new partner, a new cop. That's cool. All right. Wednesday, March 12th, Martin makes a deal with Smitty. Joey ropes Doug into a backroom game. Diego gets territorial over Vanessa. Derek interrupts Andre's moment with Ashley. And Leslie questions Eva's loyalty. So Martin makes a deal with Smitty. Is a deal that he's going to treat him like with respect, like he should a partner, like a husband? Or is he going to keep putting his foot down and asking if he understood? Joey ropes Doug into a backroom game. Doug don't need to be roped in. Like, he's already in. It's a done deal. Diego gets territorial over Vanessa. Dude, you are a side piece. You can't get territorial. You already know she married. You don't own her. He might be a little crazy. He might end up being a stalker situation. But that's what she get for keep making out with that man in public. Derek interrupts Andre's moment with Ashley. Derek. Forgot which one with Derek was.
Ashley's husband.
Derek the firefighter. Yes, poor Derek. Poor Derek. Well, I'm glad he interrupts Andre's moment with Ashley. Good job. So one look here gets on my nerves. Always does that. And, Leslie questions Eva's loyalty. I mean, she's loyal as she can be, but I look forward to the Eva parting ways with Leslie, because she has no idea how like cruel her mom actually is. That she tried to kill somebody. All right. Thursday, March 13th. Vernon gets wind of Martin's next move. Ted gets in Leslie's way. Naomi pleads with Danny to be civil, and family attends Nicole's ceremony. That surprises me. This show, I genuinely like their pacing, but knowing that Friday was the day of Nicole's award ceremony, and it's going to take until Thursday for us to get to it, I just hope the things that happen in between are not like filler. I would like it to be to keep moving, which I'm sure they will. I just a little nervous about that. Vernon is the patriarch, gets wind of Martin's next move. Oh, I think I saw that on a trailer or preview where he basically called him a damn fool for thinking he should run for president, knowing whatever bodies he got in his past. Ted gets in Leslie's way. That means he's probably gonna save Naomi's life. Naomi pleads with Danny to be civil. I mean, I need Danny to go to Paris. I need her to go to Paris. She's gonna take Andre if she wants to, or find her some nice Paris something to play with. But I need her to I don't know. I don't want the family constantly trying to put her in her place. I thought we were past that. We had the Stratton scene. I thought it was all that part was over. I saw something pop up, but I missed it. Hey Janet, thank you for coming in. It's good to see you. I'm just not really talking about too much. I'm just doing spoilers. I was gonna do a spoiler video, and then I figured why not just read them out loud on the live instead of. Thank you. I'm glad you're here too. I'm looking forward to Beyond the Gates next week. On Friday, March 14th now. And I'll scroll past it. Nicole suspects Danny is up to something. Kat and Thomas heat things up. Andre tries to hide his interest in Ashley. Let me start with that. Andre is not doing a good job of hiding any interest in Ashley. It is very clear. Oh, thank you, Janet. Thank you so much. That's so nice of you to say. I appreciate that. You're so kind. Oh. I'm blushing under this melanin. You can't see it. It's there. So sweet. Yeah, as much as I don't want Andre and Ashley, because I kind of like Derek, if they're going to do it, go ahead and do it. But then I don't want Andre going back and forth between Danny and Ashley. Just make up your mind. Or I guess it's kind of up to Danny to make up his mind. Thank you, Janet. She says she loves all my videos. I'm trying. I'm really having a good time. I am trying to approach it from not trying to be a famous YouTuber and like necessarily focus on the numbers. Just having fun and talking about the show the same way I talk with my daughter and the way I yell back at the TV and everybody else. So I'm glad I'm having fun and people coming through seem to have fun. So that's the best. It really means a lot to me. For a while now, I've needed some joy in my life, and this has brought me a lot of joy. Thank you. I try to be authentic. I don't know if that's always a good thing, but so far so good. Yeah, I'm really enjoying Beyond the Gates as well. The spoilers didn't give away too much, but we'll see what happens. Thoughts on Haley? Haley with her breast up to her neck. Oh, like, girl, it cannot be comfortable. I don't want to just judge another woman for her appearance, but every time I see her, I'm just like, that has got to hurt. Like, I don't know if that's a super bra or like tape or what, but goodness. I don't think I wish we could do flashbacks of when Haley actually came to live with the Duprees, like how they met her, how she engaged with them. It's not out of the realm of possibility for me to feel sympathetic for her, but for me to believe that she didn't set her sights on Bill, that she did not want him, that's not what happened, like Danny said, I need to see it. I live in Virginia. That's why some of my words get really country. Virginia. It's an amazing bra. As much as I'm judging her, if I could find out like what brand it is, I would buy one just to see what happens. Because I'm in my 40s and gravity, had a couple babies. They don't really like they used to. Yeah, but if they marketed that, I think they could sell a lot because it's like, unfortunately, it's like what the first thing we notice. What do you think about Haley? I think seeing maybe her backstory of whatever her childhood was like or whatever trauma she came from, and even if they showed her like trying to push against the feelings for Bill, not to acknowledge that it was happening, then maybe I could see her saying, no, we can't do this to Naomi, I love Danny, stuff like that. Then maybe I'll give her a chance. I do, as much as I dislike her now, I feel like in 2 months she could be my favorite character. Girl is a pusher, a money grab. Oh yeah, could be. Yeah, I'm interested to see, since we're at the beginning of getting to know all these characters, if the writers know what their arc is gonna be. Like, because you know you have to start one place and you have to switch it up to keep it interesting. And I just wonder if their plan is to keep her in that kind of vixen role, um, or if they're gonna change her. I'm like interested very much to see where everyone goes. I don't see Bill having much of an arc. I think Bill should stay that character you love to hate, because he's very good at it. And the actor is so good at being self-righteous. He is so annoying. I roll my eyes every time he come on screen, and I gasp when the things he would say to Danny. Ooh, I could have throttled that man myself. I was so happy when she got her gun. They lucky she was a good shot, that she didn't miss the flowers and hit them. Because I would approve. I would have claimed temporary insanity, and maybe she could have served a couple of months at a nice psychiatric. I need somebody to say that. Say that word. Psychiatric. Thank you. Psychiatric facility. And then come back and be all brand new. All right. So I got a few more minutes because I'm gonna there's a different live stream, a panel that I'm gonna join about 8 o'clock tonight. I'll post it on my YouTube post if anybody cares. The show, it's gonna be, we're talking about the show Paradise on Hulu TV. It's a really good show. It's finished season 1 now, so it's kind of like a wrap up the season. It's gonna be a bunch of different people all talking about it. I had to beg to plead to get in there, but they let me come so I could tell my opinions about that. So I'm really excited. But I want to do this first because I haven't talked about soaps at all today, and that feels weird. Janet, you said something. Danny and Bill have the best chemistry. I could see their chemistry in the flashback scene where Bill was admitting he wouldn't be anything without Danny. I was like, oh, I can see that, he was nice. And I appreciated them showing us that scene. But I also need to know what happened in between. Because even then, it was clear that he had been unfaithful to her in the past. But what happened to make him think it was okay to marry his daughter's friend and to divorce his wife, who he admitted sacrificed everything for him? I don't know. I just need to see more. Yes, flashbacks would be amazing. I would even, and I don't know if they have the budget to go this far back, but I wouldn't even mind if we had teenage actresses to show. There was something Nicole said to Danny. She said it to somebody else, the rest of the family. She said, Danny makes messes and I clean them up. That's our dynamic. I would like to see some of those messes. What happened when they were kids? How many messes, what kind of messes has Nicole had to clean up? What did Danny do? Janet says it will come, plus she might not have been an angel. Exactly, yeah. I want to see. While I don't think she was unfaithful, because it seems like it was kind of hard for her to do. It was Andre the first time. Second and third time, it got a little easier for her. But at the beginning, it felt like she very much still believed that her body belonged to Bill, in the sense that you give yourself to a man, All right, so I'm going to see if let me find the spoilers for General Hospital. I'll still talk about Beyond the Gates. If there's anything you want to say, I will definitely respond. I just want to get this page loaded. Doing spoilers for General Hospital. I try to make sure I'm going to a reputable sites, because some of them aren't as good as the others. Gotta accept the terms and conditions so I can track everything on my phone. Alright, let me make sure I'm not missing anything. Yes. Alright, so this is for General Hospital, March 10th. Oh, this must be a different site. You know what? Time out. I will go to a different site. I don't like the way that they have them listed here. I'm going to use the same site I used for Beyond the Gates. I should have had this bookmark. That's a lesson I could learn for next time. To have it already bookmarked, and then I can just click on it. I swear, does autocorrect sabotage anybody else, or is it just me? My words would be spelled perfectly fine, but they'll change like a letter and make it a word that's not even a word. I feel like it's a test to see how long it takes to make me insane. All right, soap opera spoilers, General Hospital. I hope it's a good week. I hope this week, this coming up week, is better than last week. All right. Yeah, I don't. I might should have stayed at the other site. Come on. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. All right. Well, I'm gonna go back to the other site, even though I don't like the way they have them, the way they have them set here. I'm so sorry. This is embarrassing. Forgive me. Oh, I know why. I didn't catch one of those autocorrect words. Oh. Oh, finally. I'm so sorry. It was like the most awkward silence ever. I was panicking. My nose and forehead is sweating. Oh, I'm so sorry. All right. I'm back. All right. So these are General Hospital spoilers for next week. We start with Monday, March 10th. Anna and Jason are in a race against time. I don't care. Charlotte does not want to come back. I don't know why we're doing this story. Charlotte made her choice. I don't want Anna and Jason spending too much time alone together because we know where that will lead, but we'll see. Dante seeks Maxie's help. I figured Dante, he probably is going to want her to referee between Brooklyn and Maxie so that he doesn't have to do it as much. Not that he has to, that's just the way they're writing the story. Jordan and Isaiah make a pact. You know what I want Jordan and Isaiah to make? Sweet, sweet love. I'm sorry, my daughter over there. I was the most generic way I knew how to say it. I could have said it much worse. Tracy is outraged. Isn't she always? When is Tracy not mad nowadays? Chase makes an arrest. Ooh. I wonder who he's gonna arrest. I really don't know. And so Tuesday, March 11th, Brooklyn is enraged. Well, probably about Lulu. Maybe Lulu tells everything. We know it's gonna come out soon. Portia pleads with Curtis. Oh, she's probably gonna beg him to end the thing with Drew, which she should just tell him that Drew is blackmailing her, and then he would take a step back to keep her safe, but she's not. Let's see, Janet, pause. That's why I know where I'm at. All right. Janet says, what I like about Beyond the Gates is that it's fast-paced. Unfortunately, GH is moving really slow with Jordan. They moving really slow with everything. I couldn't agree more. I love their pacing, the pacing of Beyond, if I can talk, Beyond the Gates. It's so many things happening that I feel like after the first episode, we can kind of see where a couple of different things were going. But I would think it would have taken a month. Like the fact that Leslie and Ted are going to be face to face this quickly, they could have drugged General Hospital. Would have been 6 months before anything happened. So I'm excited. I'm so pleased. It's I feel like maybe the powers that be at Beyond the Gates have been in the live streams, in the Facebook groups and all the chats, paying attention to all the complaints that people have about other soaps, and we're like, oh, we're gonna fix that, we're gonna fix that, we're gonna fix that, and they're doing it all, and I couldn't be more pleased. So good. All right, so Tuesday we have Brooklyn is enraged, Portia pleads with Curtis, Dante and Lulu reconnect. I don't know how I feel about that, and I don't really know what it means. I hope it's something purely platonic and maybe like on a parental level. Maybe Lulu will remember Rocco as her son. That would be a novel concept. Sasha meets with Carly. I'm so annoyed with Sasha. I don't know why she would take Sidwell's money, and when she refused help from everybody else, it makes no sense. I know that pregnancy can make you a little dumb because your babies take your brains out of you, but she should know better than this. It's so stupid. I hope that she turns Sidwell down, even though she already told him she would take the deal. But I hope that she goes to. I would like for her to stay with Carly, or either at the Metro Court, or trust Carly enough to tell Carly the secret about Michael being the baby's father. I would love Carly to have something to do that doesn't involve her in Sunny, Lois, Gio, Dante, that stuff. I hate that Lulu pulled her into that. Emma steps up for Gio. It sounds like that the Lulu may tell the truth, and that may be why Brooklyn is enraged. And Emma is there to support Gio, finding out that his entire life has been a lie. I wish I could care. I don't care enough about Gio. Maybe this story will make me care about Gio. Emma, I would love for them to recast Emma. Recast Emma and rewrite the way that they have written her character and made it more in line with who Emma should be. I would love it if Emma was like they could even age, well, we can't age her up and keep her with Gio. I don't know. We'll see where it goes. Wednesday, March 12th, Liz and Lucky's attraction deepens. I do like it when they show them in current present scenes, and then they have like a flashback that parallels. I do like the recognition of the past. So I guess I'll watch it. I mean, I'll watch all of it, but I don't know if I'm going to enjoy it. But I guess it could be sweet. I'm glad to see Liz having a story. I just wish they had handled Lucky's return better. I don't like the way his character is now. It's so clear that they're trying to make him like Luke Jr. And that wasn't Lucky. And I don't know what he went through in Africa to change him so much, but I just can't see it. Like it's frustrating because he saw the destruction that Luke left in his wake, in his past, in his wake. Let's say the destruction in his wake. And he wanted to be anything but that, especially after he found out what Luke did to Laura. And now they're like romanticizing him, which I don't care too much for. Right, Carly confronts Drew. I wish she didn't have to even look at Drew. I don't know what that's going to be. Probably about Drew inviting Willow to move in so fast. It must feel gross for Carly to look at Drew and know that like she was intimate with him. You ever do that? You date somebody or you're with someone and then it's over for whatever reason, and then a couple of months or a year, how much of a time after you see them or see them their profile online or something, you're like, oh my God, how did I ever let that man touch me? Ugh. That's how Carly should feel about Drew. I'm sure she does. Alexis seeks out Curtis. Maybe it's about being sober. Maybe it's because of the last scene with Sidwell and Alexis where her dumbass put her fingerprints on that dagger. But maybe it shook her up so much that she wants to drink. And so she's going to see Curtis about that since they're both addicts. You know, normally she would go to Finn, but Finn is gone. That's the quickest thing I could think of. Maybe if I kept thinking longer, I would come up with something, but that makes sense. Rick has bad news for Portia. Maybe it turns out that lying to Curtis wasn't the best idea. Portia should just resign. I was gonna say maybe open up her own private practice, but she will lose her medical license. I don't know what's in Portia's future. I really don't. I don't know if the writers care too much enough to give Portia a future. But we'll see what happens. She should have never changed those test results. If I know anything, I know that if you leave Heather Weber to her own devices long enough, she will mess up and she will take a baby. That's all she had to do, was let Heather be, and Heather would have stole somebody's baby, and then she would have went back to prison for that. Oh no, what if Heather come back and take Michael's baby? Take Sasha's baby. Now, let's see. Ava asked Nina for a favor. I will never get used to their friendship. I don't hate it. It's just so weird. And like my daughter only in like the past year or two has really started watching with me more often. So I had to go back and show her just how messed up Ava and Nina's relationship was. The fact that she ripped Avery from her womb and then held her daughter held the baby. Was like, I know what it's like to lose a daughter. Nina was crazy as hell. I miss that Nina. She was unhinged. Oh my God, it's almost I could. I've already been talking longer than I wanted to. It's so easy to just get lost in this. Um, let's see. So now we're on Thursday, March 13th. Lucky and Liz's plans are thwarted, stopped, paused, stopped from happening. I guess probably Lucky and Liz were probably trying to do it, and what's the boy's name? Aiden probably comes home or something. Anna seeks Brennan's assistance. First of all, that's not Brennan. And previously, whenever Anna would show up bothering Brennan, it would get on my nerves because she was like always interrupting him with Carly. Anna, please interrupt. Put Anna and Brennan together and make them go off into the sunset together. I don't need them to die, but I would like them gone, so I don't have to watch those scenes. I used to love Anna. I don't know if it's just that I've grown up and realized that Anna ain't shit, or if Anna has always not been shit. I need to ask my mom and get her opinion. Carly questions her feelings. Carly, that is not even Brennan. You should be questioning your eyesight. That's what you should be questioning. Lucas has... Oh, no. I hit a button. Sorry. Lucas has an intriguing encounter. I think I heard a spoiler that he's going to have a new love interest. So, sucks for Brad. Especially if it's a doctor, somebody who works at the hospital. So then Brad has to see them. You know, as much as I was about to say maybe it'll be Felix, I hate that they only bring Felix out at random moments for like to prop up someone else's story. So as much as I miss Felix, I don't want Felix back just to be a temporary love interest for Lucas or to take off his shirt at the nurse's ball. I would like to see, if they were going to have Felix, I would like him to have a story, a real story. And maybe they could put him with Lucas, but give them a real story. Let them actually be together. Don't just use him as a plot device to put tension between Brad and Lucas. That's what they used to do. Portia covers her tracks. If Portia would have covered her tracks, we wouldn't be in this situation right now. So I don't know. Are we gonna drug Drew so he loses his memory? Ooh. I know they're not gonna do that, but the thought of Drew losing his memory could be a good story. I doubt that's where it's going. That's just wishful thinking on my part. Let's see. Trina is in for... Oh, this is Friday, March 14th. Trina is in for a big surprise on her birthday. Something to do with Kai. I would like to see her be in romance. I mean, he can't do it like Spencer did it, but I would like to see something nice for her. And I hope it's not like a little thing, like with Chase with the rose in his mouth and the red boxers and the rose petals. And then Brooke was like, oh my God, no one's ever made me feel this special. I'm like, girl, you are a quarterman. Y'all rich as fuck. What do you mean? I want it to be more than that for Trina. I want it to be actually something that's worth feeling that way. Oh, goodness. I hit the button again. Where did it go? Sorry. Now I gotta wait for it to load. Oh, no. Alright, I lost it, and now the page is not loading. So I know I missed a couple of things for the end of the week, but I'll figure it out and get the internet to be faster, and we can talk about it in either my next live or I might have another live later tonight, but we're not sure yet. We'll have to see how time goes. But I do have something very special planned. I'm really excited. Can't wait for you guys to see. And yeah, it is going to be fun. I don't want to spill too much, but I don't know if that will be later tonight, like later tonight, or, you know, one day next week. But we will let you know in advance so that you guys can know that it's happening. I always do this at the end. I never know how to stop talking. I'm just like, I don't want to stop. This feels too good. I have too much fun. Let me make sure I didn't miss anything. Thank you for for listening to me just talk about the stuff that you can look up yourself or Google. I appreciate that so much. And anybody watching the replay as well, thank you for putting up with me and my tangents and shenanigans and slow internets and pressing wrong buttons and whatnots. All right, it's almost 7:30. I gotta make dinner for the kids before 8 o'clock. So thank you guys so much for tuning in. And live long and prosper. Oh, the exit was